Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you're listening or watching this Functionized podcast. Hey, so this is game changing, I got to say. Hopefully, the quality of the sound is far better for you than it has been in the past. Not that it's been terrible in the past by any means, but we're always trying to upgrade in the best ways we can for our bodies. So, why not for your listening enjoyment as well? Today, we are going to talk a little bit about, by a little bit, I mean like that's the entire topic, creatine and cognition. So, what exactly is creatine? Back in the day when I was a junior in high school, phosphagen HP, made by EAS, came out. Then Celtec came out with another one right then and there at the very same time. And there is so much going on about, is it safe? Can we use creatine? What are long term effects? Is it beneficial? Should I not use it? Everything I'd seen also said that there was really no long term studies on safety, but theoretically it seems safe. So sure enough, my dad got pissed off because I went out and bought the creatine HP, and I started using it because I want to be the best baseball player on the face of the earth. And I was reading in even Muscular Development at the time, before it turned into a bodybuilding magazine, that the entire New York Yankees were using creatine. George Steinbrenner at the time kept on telling the entire staff in the trainer's room there that the guys couldn't get enough of it. So keep on making the creatine shakes. So what did I think? Keep making the creatine shakes. But this was all for muscular performance out on the field of play. Now, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some other effects of creatine and why it's actually beneficial for everybody. In this case here, populations older than me. So creatine can also be used for muscle sparing. Somebody is sick, someone's laid up in a hospital bed, somebody literally can't walk or in a wheelchair. You can utilize creatine to help preserve muscle tissue, but you also do need to have some type of resistance that goes with it. Now, when it comes to your brain, this is your brain. This is your brain on creatine. There has been some clinical trials, especially recently, that show creatine may prevent age-related decline in adults. The studies are small in scale right now, and as all research studies are, they start small in scale until we can, find thousands of people who accurately report. There's all the things with the studies that are difficult, if you would, but we start small. Usually it's with a pilot study. Anyway, I digress. It's a cross-sectional study. It examined the association of dietary creatine intake and cognitive functioning in 1,340 U.S. adults, 60 and older. So, to me, this is kind of a larger number, 1,340, but if we want to call this small, we'll call this small. So, what are the results? Well, we're here talking about it, so typically I'm not going to debunk something unless it is so mainstream and everyone's flying to it, like using collagen protein every single day in their coffee in the morning or throughout the day, thinking that they're getting the benefits of actual protein. They're not, just because the body is barely absorbing any of it. You'd be much better off if you want to improve your skin and getting in front of red lights, high-powered red lights for 20 minutes every single day. That will firm your skin. Again, digress time number 2. So creatine in and of itself is white powder. You can actually get 5 grams of it in a burger, if you would. But you can also get a little white powder. It's tasteless unless you go for the creatine hydrochloride, which tastes like battery acid. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Even when you try to flavor it yourself, from experience, it is bad. But the results of the study, drumroll please. The median intake that was utilized was only 1 gram a day. Now, every supplement out there is 5 grams a day. This is 1 gram a day. And participants that consume more than 1 gram a day of dietary creatine had a 5 to 10% higher DSS score than participants consuming less than 1 gram. So there is a positive correlation. DSS, for those of you that may not know, is a digital symbol substitution score, which is a score that is common to measure cognitive impairment in elderly individuals. So now you know that one. The results are in saying that a gram or more per day helps prevent cognitive decline. So why the heck not just incorporate creatine into your diet every single day? For those of you whose genetics are right and can utilize a carnivore diet, you're set right there with eating, like I do, 5 pounds of beef per day. Or you can take a heaping teaspoon of this white flavorless powder, put it in your mouth, chug it with some water, and be smarter. Hopefully this has been mildly educational for you. I've got a crap ton more podcasts to send out to you, and hopefully you're enjoying them. Any questions, comments, please leave them in the box below, and I'm going to respond to it. As always, be a better version of yourself each and every day. Thank you for being here, and live functionized.